Hey guys, welcome back to the Wilson's Take on Oz. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Sophie, if you're new around here, and welcome back.
Yeah, so on today's episode, we're doing our 5-monthly budget.
Yeah, so this one is a really short one.
Yes, it is.
And the reasoning behind that is only because we have been doing a little bit of house sitting. So because of that, we have had a really short month, actually being on the road, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the house sitting people we're doing it for, they didn't want us to film in the house, so we haven't done much filming either.
So it has just been kind of a really good time for us to take a step back from social media and take the break that we kind of felt we needed anyway.
Yeah, for sure. It's
so
been good.
Yeah, we've had 2 weeks off filming, just really soaked up time here, house sitting. But yeah, so before we jump right into the budget, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all of you guys recently for your support, because it has been really amazing to connect with you guys over here on YouTube, along with over on our Instagram page, along with Facebook. But yeah, it's really nice to see our little community grow.
Yeah, and even people coming up to us when we're at camp or out and about, it's awesome to meet you all. So yeah.
So we are loving it. So make sure if you do see us out and about, come say hi. Ginger doesn't bite.
She will bark though.
Yeah, she will bark.
She's fine.
Yeah, but she might only lick you to death unless you're trying to break in the van. Then that's a different story.
Different, yeah.
Anyways, let's get into the budget.
Yeah.
Like we said, this is a super short budget this week, or small budget this week or month, because of the house sit. What's the
first category?
The first category is groceries. How much do you think we spent on groceries?
I'm not sure. I do some of the cooking, but I don't do the shopping, so I'm gonna say 500.
No. No, so for
close?
Sorta.
Not really. Okay, there you go.
So for this month, we spent $379.11 on groceries.
Yeah, not close.
So it's not actually too bad for us. Yeah, happy with that.
Yeah, I'm real happy with that. It's not too bad.
Yeah, actually, this whole month, looking at it, I'm happy.
Because it's only 2 weeks.
It was, and we want to be as real as we can with you guys. Like, you know, we didn't have to pay for the house sit or anything, so we didn't.
And it was all stocked full of food.
So we didn't want to be like, oh, we've spent only $300 in 4 weeks on the road, because that would be a lie. So we don't want to come on here and say stuff like that. So next topic is accommodation. So again, only really for 2 weeks.
2 weeks on the York, wasn't it?
Yeah, on the York, and a little bit of Barossa.
Yeah, I don't know how much. I think, 150, 200?
Yeah, very close. 206.99. So touching on the York, that actually has just gone up. It's actually doubled in price. And I think we talked about this in our last budget episode.
I think we did.
Yeah, but just to recap, if you haven't seen it, basically last year the York was only $50 for a week.
Yeah.
And now it's $100 for the week, because they're saying, you know, people are leaving their rubbish, they're having to install more portaloos because people are just putting toilet paper everywhere. So if you go camping, take your rubbish with you.
Yeah. Respect the land.
Yeah, and just remember that things like this are not going to be available if we don't. So
we still think it's pretty cheap. It worked out, if you did a 7-day pass, worked out to be $14 something.
I think it was $14.28 a day.
So it's still pretty cheap.
Yeah, we were happy with that.
Yeah.
So next subject is petrol.
Yeah, so I reckon we spent around 300.
Yeah, so spot on. 326
not
and
spot on.
43 cents. Pretty close.
Pretty close, yeah.
So we did the whole York
Yep.
in this monthly budget. which was actually quite small.
Yeah, the York's very small, actually, yeah.
Yeah. If you're comparing it to the Air, like,
yeah,
you know.
So we tried to avoid filling up on the York. We filled up just before we got to the York because it's so much cheaper. In the York, it was $2 something, nearly $3 a litre. So
yeah, down the bottom.
Yep. So we filled up the tank before we got there and both jerry cans, and we just got through. So yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I would recommend if you're gonna hit the York, fill up before you hit it.
Yeah, definitely.
The topic is grog. So the first few days before we hit the York, we actually touched in the Barossa.
Yeah, for a couple nights.
I don't think we filmed much there, but yeah, we were only there for like a weekend.
Yep.
Yeah. So keep that in mind when you hear our budget for only 2 weeks of grog.
Yeah, so what was it, $120 so? I don't know.
170.
There you go, a bit more than I thought.
So this includes wine tastings, bottles of wine,
beer tastings. Yeah.
I think that was about it.
Yep.
One place that we went to in the Barossa, Kaleski Wine's really, really nice.
Yeah.
But it's like $50 or something for a tasting.
Yeah.
And you don't get that fee redeemed. So
it comes off the wine you buy though, if you buy wine.
If you buy a bottle, you're only really paying for the bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know we love our wine, so we'll definitely be back in the Barossa. And we'll be spending a lot more time. But we'll need to get jobs first.
And probably money.
Yeah, that's so. And money, of course. So we'll need to get jobs first so we have a bit of money to spend in the Barossa.
Yeah.
Because we want to go to a lot more wineries there.
Yeah.
The 2 we went to, the wine was amazing. So, yeah.
Yeah, we were definitely blown away hitting the Barossa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
But yeah, speaking of jobs, we actually will probably be staying still for a little while, but you guys won't see that
for a while.
For a little bit because we're a bit behind. But yes. Anyway, topic is eating out. So again, things like lunches at breweries and stuff like that. The kind of stuff that we don't really do much.
No.
But when in Barossa,
you have to.
You have to. It's like, I guess, the rule.
Yep.
Yeah. Not too much, only $54.
$54.
Yeah.
So not too bad. More than we'd like, but definitely worth it.
This is to our last topic.
What's our last topic?
Miscellaneous.
Ooh. I don't know what we bought then.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I'm glad you do.
So you bought a crab rake?
Oh, yes. How could I forget?
Yeah. So in SA, crab rakes are legal.
Yep.
So I think you're yet to use it, though.
Yeah, I haven't used it yet, but I'm dying to use it.
Dying?
Oh, yeah. I want to go catch some blue swimmer crabs with the crab rake.
Yeah.
So I didn't even really mean to buy. I went into the grocery store and I seen the crab rake sitting by itself, last one, and I seen the price and I was like, I have to get it.
Straight in my basket.
Yeah, it'd be rude not to. So
yeah, I think it was like $20 or something.
Yeah, and lucky Sophie wasn't with me, so she couldn't say, you don't need that, we got enough garbage. So she was surprised when I came back with a crab rake.
Yeah, $27.45 for miscellaneous.
Yeah, okay.
So monthly total, $1,163.98.
If that was like 4 weeks, that's really good.
Yeah.
But it's not.
So if we divide that by the 2 weeks, $581.99. So again, as we said last month, the 600 or 700, we said 700 is more realistic for us.
Yep.
But we started with the 600 budget.
Yeah. Like Sophie was saying, we set that $600 budget probably, what? Nearly a year ago. So that was before everything started to go up. Fuel, groceries. So, yeah. Inflation, yeah. So we thought we'd adjust it as you would have seen in our last budget video.
If not, I'll link it below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's just like it's a bit hard to not go and change with the times. Like wages are increasing because cost of living's increasing. Well, they're talking about increasing wages.
yeah,
Yeah. So I think it's only fair that we increase our budget to the 700. And
Yeah.
this last monthly budget is a little bit different because of the circumstances being house sitting and it
Yeah.
really only be 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think moving forward, our budget will be 700 a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we break that down per day,
Yeah.
we would have spent $83.14 for the couple, or $41.57 each.
I think that's pretty average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say less than $50 a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. That concludes our budget episode. However, speaking of spending money,
Yeah.
we do have something we wanted to share with you guys. Recently, we've been trying to find just different wines that we want to try out, and along with the whole being minimal, not impacting the environment too much.
Just user friendly. So we live in a caravan, we go off road. There's always a chance the glass bottles will smash.
Yeah.
And we don't want that to happen.
Yeah, like touch wood, we haven't had
broken any yet.
Yeah.
We've done a few rough tracks, but the way of the future is this.
So we have been in contact with a company called Green Skin Wines, and this is not an ad. We just really, really like the product. They did give us a cheeky discount and also gave us a cheeky discount to share with you guys. So if you want to try it out, if you think it's something that you would be interested in, I'm pretty sure the code's just Wilson's.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is,
Yeah, we get no kickback or anything. We're not affiliated. It's just that if you like to try it out, we'll show you guys.
You can do the honours.
Here's the wine. This is how it comes. You wouldn't believe that there's actually 6 bottles in here.
Yep.
We picked the red medley because, you know, we love red. But basically when you open it up, it's got all the information in here about why this product is great. It talks about lightweight, unbreakable, compact, resealable, quick to chill, takes less than 20% of the energy it does to actually produce these than it does to produce a glass bottle. And it's recyclable by 100%, so everything can be recycled. And speaking of, they actually send you a recyclable postage paid bag.
Yeah, so once you finish with them, chuck them back in there and you can send it back to them.
Yeah, so it's actually all sorted out for you, so no excuse to not recycle. Strangest thing to me is how they actually come.
It's the same size as a normal wine bottle, so it's 750 ml.
Yeah.
But take a look. You want me to do it?
I don't know if they're ready.
Yeah, what do you reckon? Do we show them?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think we'll show you.
All right,
we'll show you.
yeah.
You pull one out.
Yeah, I'll pull out. We have tried a few.
Yeah, we wanted to try it before we shared it.
Yeah, all right. Different.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all the wines, as far as I believe, I could be wrong, but I think they're from WA.
Yeah.
But on the back of each one, it actually tells you what region it's from. So this one's from Margaret River. So is that one.
Oh, you got the same as me.
Did we get the same one out?
Yeah. What's this?
Great Southern WA Pinot Noir.
Yeah.
Like, so basically on the back it tells you what it is, where
you can see that.
You can actually scan the QR code and it has a little story. It can tell you about the wine, where it's picked, all that kind of stuff. They do have best before dates because they are a new company. They actually have a bit of info about the best before dates, and they were saying, like, you know, they were the first ones to try this out. They weren't sure how it was going to go. They put best before on as kind of like a
just
in
a
case
guide.
Yeah. But they said actually try it because it's definitely not off.
It's still in date.
It's still good. So
and the ones we tried They're definitely good. I'd definitely buy them again.
Yeah, so basically we got a Cab Sav in the red medley. We got Cab Sav, Pinot Noir, we got Cab Merlot, Rah. So yeah, basically 2 Cab Savs,
2 Cab Merlot.
2 Cab Merlots, 1 Syrah and 1 Pinot Noir. I think, yep. So yeah, it's very different. I mean, they're all packed and made in Fremantle. The guy who owns it, I think his name's Mike. He actually goes around in a little trailer.
Yeah, it's pretty cool setup.
Yeah.
It's just a little food trailer, the wineries, and he can do it all through the trailer.
Yeah.
Which is pretty amazing.
So yeah, I mean, there's still the normal 750 mils, as we said. Each one on the back actually says how many standard drinks. So, for example, this Cab Merlot, 7.8 standard drinks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, really, really love it. Like, it's something a bit different. You do kind of feel like a little kid opening it.
It's sort of like the yogurt pouches you used to have as kids. It's sort of like that.
That's what it reminds us of. But I mean, don't give it to kids.
No, it's too good for kids, for sure.
Not sharing. But anyways, we just really wanted to share with you guys.
So if you're in a van, weight's a big factor, and these weigh so much less than a wine bottle. So
I think it actually says how much.
For 6 bottles of wine is, what was it?
4.8.
4.8 kilos, so it's pretty good to me.
Yeah, so I know it might sound like an ad, but it's not.
Yeah, no, it's not.
We wish we were working with Greenskin. Sponsor us.
Yeah, sponsor us.
But yeah, we just wanted to share with you guys to see, if it's something you're interested, definitely check them out.
Yeah.
Save, I think it's 10% with the code Wilsons. I know we'll be using that code in the future.
Yeah, for sure. If you do buy Greenskins wine, don't forget to tag us and them as well.
Yeah, make sure you tag us and them on the socials so we can see what one you picked. They've got whites, rosé, red. They've got all different kinds.
All different.
So, yeah, and we've only tried the 2 so far.
Yep.
The Pinot Noir and the Cab Sav. And the Cab Sav was delicious.
Yeah.
Pinot Noir wasn't for us.
No, it's way too light. It's like drinking water for us. So.
Yeah, we prefer a good Shiraz. So, yeah. Anyways, that concludes today's episode, you guys. We hope you enjoyed it. And it was so nice to just have a chat.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
We'll see you next week.
It's going to be a good one.
Enjoy, guys. See you next week.
Bye.
We're gonna film a video. Film a video.
She's a risk taker. Hey, yo. Why do you get sunglasses?
Because I'm not dumb. I grabbed them.
And I am?
Well, apparently. I mean, I didn't say it. Go get them if you want them.
Nah. You got all your info you need? Because I know nothing. I don't know anything.
What's new?
What's new?